Hello. Welcome. It is Monday. Alright, we're gonna switch this image. This image out here is gonna be the power washing one. This one. Right there, right there. The same graphic as last week. Anyway, welcome everyone. Let me greet some people. Welcome Tag Barrel, welcome Duck, Koku, Escapade, Hamflow, Stanley. Thank you, Stanley, for the 12 months. Slime Molder. Nutritious. It's everyone. Everyone's here. Okay, I gotta go to my my redeems page. Give me 1 second. Switch tabs. It's loading. Okay, there's your fried egg. Welcome, Escapade. Wait, I greeted you twice. I can't believe this. Back here. Okay, I'm gonna put myself right over here. Right over here. This goes here. Gotta have this here. Anyway, last time we finished story mode. I think, right? Yeah, this is all of them. Completed everything in the main story. And then there's bonus jobs. There's free play, there's challenge mode. We're gonna do some bonus jobs. Now, I don't know how long these take. Should I do these in order? I guess I'll just do whichever ones look fun. Which one of these looks cool, huh? The Spanish villa? The food truck? Solar station. Let's do this one. This one looks kind of big, actually. 600? Alright, whatever. We'll do this one. Yeah, we saved the city. It was pretty cool. Whoa, look at this. We got nature. Got buildings. It's kind of like, if you don't see the grass, it kind of looks like Dark Souls, right? You're like, oh, this totally looks like Deadberg. Ignore the left side. It's totally undeadberg right here. We're saved. We saved everyone. And now we're just out here doing bonus missions. Kind of cool. Also, I think I'm blocking some of the things. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Dark Souls mixed with CS Italy. See, I don't know too much about Counter-Strike, but I think I know what you're talking about. I think I am at least somewhat aware of that map. Would you say it's one of the most well-known Counter-Strike maps? Besides DDoS? I feel like DDoS is the most well-known one. And I don't really know other ones, but I can imagine Italy. Also, you're telling me these bonus missions also have, like, lore associated with them? You still get text messages on the right side. Oh, let me put the chat over here. A bit lower, right there. Now you can process all the lore. Look at this. Alicia loves animals. If she was a bird, I can't even read the rest of the text. Welcome, Zoe. Anyway, we're listening to the Wooloop soundtrack as well. Again, classic. This is going to be a recurring thing. No, 2023 was when we listened to lo-fi stream beats, royalty-free BGM. In 2024, perhaps the year of Wooloop soundtrack. Yeah, the Wooloop on loop. Dust 2 Office, Nuke Train, and Italy. Let's see, I think of those, I only know Dust 2. and possibly Italy. But maybe if I saw the other ones, I'd be like, oh, I see. That's what that one is. Perhaps. But I don't feel like looking it up. But I trust you. I trust your judgment. Also, I hear like a beeping sound outside. You'll hear that? Hold on. No, you don't hear that. I don't even see the thing in OBS. There's this one warehouse-looking one. Assault. DE underscore. But yeah, it's the start of a new week. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Yesterday I actually made a schedule. Can you believe that? I've been streaming for like almost 3 years now, and never made an actual schedule graphic. But then I did. I looked up some of the websites that people use to generate schedules, and I decided those were too basic for me. And then I debated like programming one myself, but I was like, that's kind of a lot of effort. And so instead of doing that, I just like at first I tried opening like Clip Studio Paint to make my own custom graphic. But then there's this website called Canva, I guess, that some people use to make graphics, and then I did that and it's pretty good. I don't want to program myself, it's kind of painful. I think it's actually kind of simple. I have the idea. You can easily generate just arbitrary HTML, which can be exported as an image. JavaScript has built-in datetime stuff. I just don't feel like doing it. I've generated many SVGs before. Done the thing where I made the anime bingo. It's easy to generate dynamic images. But then the issue is like, what if I want to customize it, right? If I want to like move the image somewhere, it'd be easier to just do it, you know? Rather than having to like code stuff. See, I'm more scheduled than VTubers with actual schedules. Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of informal. That's the thing. Like you all know my schedule because like you watch this stream enough to know, you know, every Wednesday is fishing, Thursday is Dark Souls, the starting time is always the same. But then really schedules, they're not just for people that watch this stream, right? They're for people that don't already know. So they can see the graphic and they'll be like, oh, this person's streaming this game, cool, I'll check it out. And then they check it out, and it's cool. I don't know. You also didn't know any HTML, CSS, / JavaScript. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta sort of know some of that to program a schedule. And Flo was thinking of making a schedule, but having to decide what to play on Tuesday, days in advance. Yeah, that was also the problem I have. Cause like on Saturday, I don't really, I don't usually decide what I'm doing until the day of. Or like I'll have a vague idea, but I don't decide until, you know, very shortly before. And so like having to choose, you could also just put like question mark, right? Like I'm still not sure exactly what I'm streaming on Saturday. I just put art on there and then it's just like, yeah, sure, art, maybe art. And then like maybe something else. But you could always change the schedule, you know. As you determine after the fact, you know, it could be Wednesday and you're like, actually, I'm gonna stream this on Tuesday. Sorry, not on Tuesday, on Friday. It doesn't matter. As long as people have a general idea. And this week it was kind of easy because, Tuesday I already had a game that I was playing last week that I need to finish. So that's on there. And then you gotta like choose graphics, you know? I looked around in my fan art folder and I was like, oh yeah, let me... I was like deciding whether I like draw my own thing for the week. And then I remember I have fan art I can include. So then I added the Chocojack's fan art that she drew. Back when I played Dark Souls 1. And that's on the schedule. And it's cool. And then the background, you know, I couldn't decide what to put on the background. And then I remembered the website that I use for graphics. Like my loading screen and my background and the ending screen, those come from a website known as Okumono. And they have free backgrounds you can use. And so I went on that website, I found some backgrounds. And then I should probably put that background on the screen. Yeah, that one. They have a lot of good backgrounds. Here, let me put an image. Put my schedule on the screen so people are aware. This one right here. Look at this. It's fancy. The background's kind of nice. Had to make my own, whatever this thing is. And then you put the title. Put me on the bottom. You put the credit for the art. Put some other text. It's a new era, okay? I'm putting effort into things. RDCC Creative Commons? I don't know what the license is. You don't have to credit, I think. But I do. Well, not on the graphic. In my title screen, and my loading screen, and also the outro screen, I do put the credits on the bottom. It does say background by Okumono. It's also in my Twitch description on the bottom, if you scroll down. It does say backgrounds by Okumono. So presumably that's fine. I mean, they're not gonna go after you, right? Because they made the website specifically for like VTubers to use. Welcome, Michael. No idea there's more? Yeah, there's like not just the story, but there's bonus content. And I'm out here doing the bonus content. But no, it's not licensed crime. Surely they allow this. What's the lore? Well, you gotta find out. Because they do still have lore. They do still text you, and you can find out on the right side. If you choose to read. Also, check this out. What is this? Cat? You seeing this? Cat prince? Or princess. I don't get it, because prince or princess, but you think of prince in a different thing. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need to mention them. But you could. Probably, okay, maybe when I make the next schedule, I'll put the credits for the background. You know, just because it's nice, so that people know such a resource exists. Because although I know, maybe there's people that are streaming and they would like, they'd be like, I wish I had convenient, free-to-use backgrounds. And then they see my schedule and they're like, whoa, that one looks cool. I wonder who made that. And then they find out and they start using it. And that's cool. Anyway, I feel weirdly out of breath today. I don't know what it is. I feel like I have to like pause a bit more between sentences to catch my breath. What's up with that? Do you all ever experience this? Welcome, Choco Jacks. Yeah, she made the schedule. Look at this. Oh, she didn't make the schedule. She made the graphic. Very cool. Very cool. My stomach area is constricted. Yeah, maybe. I am kind of full. You have a schedule. I looked at ChocoJack's schedule for reference. I was like, how do people even make these? And then I was like, oh yeah, let's see some schedules from people that I follow. And some ChocoJack's, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, when you're full, it's harder to breathe. Oh, she made the graphic. This was a long time ago. Back in the Dark Souls 1 days. I don't know. Dating sites? Oh, they don't let their backgrounds be used on dating sites? I missed that part. I didn't even see that. I don't know. Maybe because, I don't know, because they're like, what if you're a bad person? Although I guess that also applies if you're a streamer. I have no idea. Have you ever looked at the what is it called? There's like policies on Japanese, the, whatchamacallit, the user agreements or whatever? Where it's like, you agree not to use this content for blah blah blah. And it always mentions like anti-social forces. You ever see that? They're like, please, don't use our content for infringement, for other stuff, and also not for anti-social forces. And every time I'm like, I don't know what that is. What even is that? Heck is anti-social forces? Maybe they mean like gangs and stuff like that. Don't disrupt the natural order of things. They do have Skim, but their requests are closed. Anyway, if you ever wanted to use backgrounds, check out Okumono. We're a cool resource. But yeah, besides that, what else have I done? Yesterday? Yesterday, I drew some things. Because as you know, Pomu Rainpuff is graduating soon, and I'm like, I should draw something. So I have started drawing a thing. And it will be posted when I'm done with it. You don't even know what it is until it's done. And it's been so long since I've done an animation that I'm like, I don't know how to do this anymore. I had to keep redrawing it because I didn't understand. Yeah, surprise. It's not a surprise anymore though. You all know. Okay, you only know that it exists. But you don't know what the actual thing is. I've seen some of the design. Yeah, Okumono, I feel like a lot of people use the the background room that they have. A lot of people use the royalty-free Okumono room background with the blue bed. I used to use those in my chatting streams. When I used to actually have chatting streams that weren't like, you know, a game in the background. I would have an actual like, wait, I think I still have the source. Check this out. This is the royalty-free Okumono room. You might notice a lot of streamers have that. And I had it as well. Back in the day. And it's still here. It's real. It's so real. You wouldn't even believe it. Yeah, there's more lore. It's about cats. This map is about cats. And other such content related to cats, perhaps. Cats are hopelessly helpless animals. Is that true? Are they really? You think they're not self-sufficient? They didn't look so cute. Nature would have killed them off years ago. What? Gonna go to a cat cafe? Have you all ever been to one? I've never been to a cat cafe. They do seem cool. They do have them in New York as well. I think I know a friend who lived near one, and we could have gone, but I think it was closed. I've been to one. You don't even know what that is. It's just a cafe that has cats in it. You could chill with the cats. You could buy food. You could feed the cats. Although I feel like, you know, the cats that live in cat cafes, they're like so used to human interaction that they're just like, a lot of times they probably are just uninterested. It's like if you go to like a friend's place and they have a cat, you could just pet the cat and the cat would be like, yo, that's cool. Go to a cat cafe and they're just ignoring you. That's a good part, I guess. I don't know. It depends what you want from a cat. Used to human interaction means you can pet it all the way. Yeah, but they're like, they always look kind of bored, right? Like they don't even want you there. I don't know. I'm sure it's cool. For sure, it's fine. Cats are pretty neat. Yo, we got 47. Is this a reference to the Hitman series? Agent 47? Welcome, Valuable Blueberry. This is his home. Agent 47. This is like Sapienza. You remember that Hitman level? He goes to a fictional area in Italy. It's kind of like this. Think I feel familiar with your name? Wonder what it could be. There's many places. There's many such things it could be. I don't know. Depends what you're familiar with. But, cat cafes? You guys, what do you usually get at a cat cafe? Get food? Get, tea? Coffee? Do they have ice cream there? Can you order the cats? You usually get the cats. You have it has sandwiches. For my Toho thing, yeah, that would be a thing. That's one of the things I worked on. We'll get ice cream and tea. But what kind of ice cream? Do they have matcha? Matcha's pretty good. Can get vanilla. Chocolate. What's everyone's favorite ice cream flavor? I like green tea. Mango. Mango ice cream. Yeah, you gotta have vanilla. Napoleon? Well, isn't Napoleon just a combination of 3 flavors? Or Napolitans, or... Dogs, doggy paddle, what do cats do? Regular swim. Cookies and cream, vanilla. Vanilla and chocolate. I've never really been like a fan of chocolate ice cream. Something about it. I'm not really a fan. Also, welcome Rowan J. Cookies and cream. What about the ones... Wait, cookies and cream is like the one that has like Oreo mixed into it, perhaps? That's usually pretty good. I don't like most chocolate ice creams on their own. I like chocolate, but chocolate ice cream is just okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it. It's not like regular chocolate. It's got like a specific texture. Welcome, Lofky. But I do think chocolate ice cream mixed with vanilla is better than chocolate ice cream on its own. Now, I don't know what it is, what the deal is with the chocolate ice cream. It just doesn't do it. What else is there? What else do they have? What about strawberry? I feel like strawberry ice cream is a bit less common. You usually see it with like Neapolitan ice cream. but not as often on its own. I don't know. Vanilla is pretty good though. Pretty goated, if you ask me. Also, what about vanilla ice cream with melted chocolate? That's probably good, right? Chocolate syrup or whatever. I've been recommended like a lot of videos of like crepe places in Japan. And these are like places that go so overboard. They put so much like whipped cream on it that you're pretty much just eating like just a ton of whipped cream. It does not look good. Also, welcome Rondo. Vanilla ice cream with warm chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. Oh yeah, that is also good. True. Welcome Admiral Kobayashi. Some good content. Some good food out there. It's great. It's goated. It has been a while since I've had ice cream though. I don't even remember the last time. It's been so long. I wonder if it's been years. When was the last time you all had ice cream? Yesterday? Last week? Could have it tomorrow. You could have it a year ago. Last year. Oh man, last year. It's been a whole year. A year or so. Actually, yesterday. You just have it like in your fridge. Just like a tub of ice cream. Too lazy to buy ice cream. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I like actually like bought a thing of ice cream. It's always like so much. And it's always like you put it in the freezer and it's like so it's like so frozen. You have to like de-thaw it. Like thaw it, I guess. De-thaw doesn't make sense. You could also buy ice cream, yeah, but like I don't want to. I know some people microwave their ice cream. I remember like one time when I was in the office, I think they bought ice cream into the office and it was like so cold. It was like frozen and they're just like, okay, let's like microwave this. Yeah, right? Choco Jacks, you don't know. People do this. Yeah, not for a long time. Just enough to get it like not frozen. But before that happened, I didn't know that was a thing. I usually would just like try to scoop it out while it's mostly frozen. And what tends to buy sweets just in case you have to take care of your nephew and he wants sweets or something. I see. Children do like ice cream. This is like 10 minutes. Within 40 minutes. What? Yeah, ice cream. Interesting. Soft serve is pretty good though. It will not melt in 10 minutes. But like it'll be warm enough that it's not entirely frozen, right? I'm sure that's what they mean. Emily just runs a scoop spoon under some warm water. Oh, that is also a thing you can do. It's true. If you put it into a backpack, it will not melt. What are you talking about? Ice cream will not melt in your backpack? Would you put ice cream in your backpack? Wouldn't that like get water everywhere? I don't know. That you can also buy more frozen stuff. Oh, you mean, wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about like ordering from the grocery? Or cooling back things. I thought you just meant like you're going on a trip or something. What's the context behind this? A normal backpack? Why are we talking about putting ice cream in bags? Survive 20 minutes. I think I missed some context here. Anyway, ice cream, pretty good. What about ice cream sandwiches? Welcome Rune. It does indeed have a main story. And we're done with it. How long ice cream takes to melt? I guess I mean like not melt, but just enough where like you take it out of the freezer and it's like not frozen. That's what I mean. Cause like if it's too hard, you can't like scoop it out. Ice cream sandwiches are good. It's true. Yeah, I don't mean like it'll melt into water in 10 minutes. I just mean it'll be melted enough that you could scoop it without too much issue. I remember like a long time ago, there's like when I would come home from work, this was maybe like 10 years ago. I would like on the walk back during summer, I would just buy like an ice cream sandwich. It's like one of those small ones that are like 50 cents, and just eat it on the way home. It's pretty good. The hack for that is to put it in the fridge. Yeah. Life hacks. Ice cream. You have any ice cream life hacks out there? Life hack. Put your ice cream in the microwave. And then just leave it there forever. That will accomplish something. Something will happen. Am I the type who will bite into ice cream? No. I do not enjoy doing that. It's not even... It's like, it's too cold. Maybe that's why I've never gotten brain freeze, right? That's how people get brain freeze. Is when you bite into something really cold. Ice cream hack, yeah. Get into the system. I'll only bite on the ice cream if it's like soft. If it has softened enough to the point where it makes sense. You bite it. I guess sometimes I do. The only thing that gives me brain freeze is slushies. I've never had brain freeze. Or a slushie. Wait, no, I have. I have had a slushie. I remember one year on a 7-Eleven day. My friends and I went to a 7-Eleven. It was near a karaoke place. And then we got like a Coca-Cola 7-Eleven slushie. But it was very liquidy. And I did not enjoy it. And then I ended up just dumping it out in the toilet in the karaoke place. It's not good. Would not recommend. But it was free though. It wasn't slush-like at all. It's pretty much if you were to just drink Coca-Cola, but it was like colder than usual. It's unpleasant, but only lasts for 10 seconds. Slushies. The brain freeze? I don't know. Maybe I have had brain freeze. If it only lasts for 10 seconds, it's possible. But I do not remember. Cold. It do be cold. Good times. Good times back in the day. Eating ice cream. I've also never had pistachio ice cream. The concept of it is kind of weird to me. Because isn't pistachio a nut? Do they just like grind it up? And why is it green? I know pistachios are like kind of green, but like... How is pistachio ice cream? Do they just like grind up the pistachio nut? They are green. But it's so green though. How is it so green? And also, they're not really sweet, right? You think, or like pistachio nuts are not sweet. To me, I feel like it's a weird combination, but I guess it balances out. Am I boost the green with food color? That's what I'm saying, right? You look at a pistachio nut and it's like, it's not that green. Now, like green tea, that's green. Matcha, it's green, I understand. Pistachio? I don't know. If it's a real pistachio, it's more pale. Yeah. I do enjoy pistachios though, like on their own. I think one of the places I worked at, they had pistachios just there in bags. Well, not like big bags, but like pre-packaged, like 100-calorie bags. You just grab some pistachios and eat them. Yeah, the text messages, that's where the lore is. This game has lore. And it's there. If you choose to pay attention. I didn't pay attention to the messages. It probably said something about cats. Maybe. But considering this is not the main story, it probably doesn't matter. Because you can do this in any order. Guacamole. Debug. Cat a file. Just out here saying things. Words. Words concatenated into a sentence. Concatenate. Anyway, what else did I do this weekend? I'm just thinking a lot. Thinking about life, you know? Pomu Rainpuff's graduation really made me think. Remember the good times we had. Thinking back to when she first debuted. Those were some times. Remembering how excited I was back in the day when I used to watch so much content from corporate VTubers. And the fact that I used to stay up late. If they stream late, I would stay up late. Just me out there remembering some times. Like that one time she played Mario 64. And it went until like 3 AM or something. And then I decided, you know what? I'm too parasocial. I gotta stop watching as much. And now here I am. Staying up late to watch a stream is fun. It is fun, but like... I feel like I was doing it too often. And I was also like, do I even like... I don't know, do I even want to be here? Like, yes, otherwise I wouldn't be there. But like, it was like... I kind of felt like I would rather sleep. And then I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna only watch streams at my normal waking time. Who watches the waters? Yeah, you gotta get enough sleep. You don't want to be out there at 3 AM watching streams. I guess maybe, I don't know, it's up to you. But I don't want to do that. I want to sleep well. If a stream goes past 12:30 AM, I am going to turn that stream off. Go to sleep. Well, sometimes I'll stay up until like 1. That's kind of the upper bound now. 1 or like 1:15-ish. Anything more than that, and I have to reevaluate my life. Because, you know, it's fun when you wake up in the morning and you feel well rested. You can go to bed at like 3 a.m., you wake up and you feel awful. It's like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just slept at a normal time. If you stream at 3 a.m., you may have your viewers reconsider their life choices. Exactly. If you stream so late at night, your viewers who go to sleep at a normal time, they'll just be like, do I even want to watch this anymore? What am I doing with my life? And then you just start watching less content. If you stream at 3 a.m., you will possibly become watchable for Europeans. And you know you don't want that. 3 a.m. Oh yeah, I guess if you go late enough, it'll be like morning hours for Europeans. I guess that makes sense. I wouldn't do that. See, you can always count on me to end my streams at a reasonable time. For me. One of the most dependable schedules out there. Except that one time. Like, okay. On Saturday when I streamed, like, started my stream 2 hours early. So many people came by and they're like, what the frick? Stream is early? Everyone was so used to it. You know, by not streaming at the same time, everyone was confused. Like, I thought you streamed 2 hours from now. What's going on? What is this? And then they think they're missing out on content. Welcome, Chovex Vfla. And we're being at midnight, what, 47? 0047? Was there a reason for streaming earlier on Saturday? Because some Europeans suggested it. And I was like, well, I guess it makes sense. Normally on Saturdays, before my stream, I'm not usually doing anything. I'm either like just watching YouTube videos or whatever. A lot of times I'm just there waiting for it to be 5 p.m. Like if it's like 4 o'clock, I'm like, I can't really do anything, right? I have a stream in an hour. And then I was like, why don't I just stream? And then I did. Surprisingly, I didn't feel more tired than usual after the stream. Like I expected, you know, since that stream was like 4 hours and 45 minutes, which is like almost double the length of my streams. I was like, maybe I'm going to be more tired. But I wasn't. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll stream a bit earlier on Saturdays nowadays. 2024, you never know what to expect. Well, no, you do know what to expect because I'll have a schedule. Wow, I'll have an actual schedule. Welcome, Tengu. Thank you. Hope your day has been going well. How are y'all doing this week? Y'all. You all. I was programming things. I discovered a bug in some software we use at the company. I opened a bug report to an upstream repository. And then I'm waiting for a response. And that's neat. Been good so far. That's great. Sounds organized. It's a bug with like a library that's not in our company though. It is an external library made by other people. Hear about some companies that don't have anything in place for programming stuff? Yeah. It's probably more common at like startups. But the company I'm working at has a lot of like pretty well established policies for things. And it's nice. They know what they're doing. But on the other hand, like the downside of that is that you don't get to learn how, like, why it's good practices, right? Because like from me having worked in smaller companies, you like end up doing the same issues all the time, and then you like build abstractions on top of it. And they're like, okay, you need this thing because if you don't have this thing, people will start doing it this way, and then it's bad. But since I have that experience, I'm like, yeah, I know why we're doing it this way. Welcome to me not mirroring my repos and getting hit by a supply chain attack. No, that's not... I guess that does happen. But there's mitigations. It sticks to you a lot more when you deal with the aftermath of not having protection. Exactly. And then I know some places that go overboard. I worked at a place where they were like overly restrictive with how you like program stuff. How you access things. The policies were too strict. And we had to request access to everything. And it really slowed us down. And it was bad. But yeah, good times. Good times nowadays. Working at a company. Being employed. It's pretty great. Being paid money. Oh yeah, I never talked about how I, my line sticker money. So like I was talking some time ago about how I filled out the tax forms and I got them approved. Of me selling stickers on the social messaging app known as Line. And I have like 5 to 7 years worth of money I haven't claimed yet. But then it was like near the end of the year and I was thinking like, I should probably claim this money. So then me thinking that by claiming the money, it would be immediately or like very shortly deposited into my PayPal. But no, you submit the request and it takes like 2 or 3 months for them to do it. I don't know why. But, and then it makes it a bit more complicated for taxes because like, I don't know, like, are you taxed when you receive the money or like when you're actually, like, when you have technically earned it? I don't know. I don't know. So like, I submitted the request last year thinking it would be for last year's taxes. It's when you receive it? Maybe. Welcome, Cure Wonderful. Have you changed your name? Is that you? Delicious Smile. It sure is. Welcome. IRS moment. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I put it on this year's taxes or last year's. Because, like, ideally it would have been last year's. But then, like, also welcome Hascan. But also, like, last year, sorry, what was I saying? Last year. Money. Last year. Previous year. Money. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, the fact that I filled out the tax forms means that Line Corporation will start reporting my earnings to the US government so that they don't have to double tax me. But like, I don't know how they're reporting. Are they reporting like when I withdraw the money? Or are they reporting it when I technically earn the money? I don't know. This is gonna be complicated. It's a mystery. We just will never know. Whatever. Anyway. By waiting 7 years to withdraw that money, I think that I saved a bit of money on fees because they have a thing where it's like, when you get your payout, they take some percentage of it. But that percentage they take is capped at some value. And I think I've had the money in there for so long and it exceeded a certain value that it hit the cap. So I don't know. Something. There's something on their site explain it. But they don't though. That's the thing. Big brain the fee. But the thing is, isn't it better to get the money out sooner? Because if you, it's just sitting there, right? It's not gaining interest. It's not being put into stocks or anything. Yeah, and then the devaluation of the yen. If I withdrew like 5 years ago or like 3 years ago, the yen was like so much stronger. And now the yen is pretty much worthless. So I have lost money from it. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like the money was really that important. There are people that are like, Wolfie, when are you going to make new line sticker? When are you going to finally make Wolfie's line sticker set number 3? They've been asking for years. And I simply do not know. It's still a mystery to me. I could possibly just repackage my Twitch emotes to be used as line stickers. Probably think there's some good ones in there. Although they are like very redundant with some of the emotes that exist in my other line sticker sets. Also, they must look like they're like really weirdly zoomed in though, because like they're optimized for small sizes. And when you use them online, they're like the full-size stickers. People must be like, why is this so zoomed in? Check that out. They got a boat out there. Got other stuff. Look at this. Got rooftop. Parkour. Anyway, I realized it was you based on the color of your name and the fact that it had Cure in it. Do I have an NVIDIA card? Yeah, this is an NVIDIA 3060 Ti. The information is out there. You can scroll down. It has my exact specifications. Oh, not the exact ones, but generally 3060 Ti. Did I hear they're doing a new video codec thing? AV1 encode. No, but I stream from my Mac anyway, so it doesn't really... I guess for my VR fishing streams it could matter. Allow for higher quality at the same bandwidth, maybe 4K streaming. I don't know. I guess I could. Wait, but it doesn't work though, right, for me? 3060 Ti is like not a thing that can do it, maybe. 1 Gen 2 early. Unless you mean yours is 1 Gen 2 early. Mine is 1 Gen 2 early. Can nab a cheap Intel Arc car. I don't know what that is. An Arc car? Arc car? Arc car Ds. Got him. I think it's fine. What I have now works fine. I could probably up my bitrate or my recording settings, because I still have it at 720p 30 frames per second, and that is like pretty low. I could probably go up to 60. But honestly, like the games that I play doesn't really make much of a difference. Like when I watch a video, when I rewatch my VODs, I can't tell that I'm streaming at 30 FPS. Maybe my eyes are just not good enough, but it looks the same to me. You gotta have that Picross. Also, let me hydrate. It is 6 p.m. Alright. Did I welcome you, Ronmu? I don't know, I always forget. Ronmu. Yeah, I feel like I greeted you. But maybe not. I'm now clicking your name to see if I did. No, you've left a message earlier. Welcome Toaster as well. Doesn't matter for my streams most of the time. Maybe for Hitman. I feel like it might matter for Dark Souls. When you watch my Dark Souls streams, are you like, I wish this was 60 FPS? Or do you not even notice? Because I definitely don't notice. I feel like people might notice the 720p. I don't notice. See? People don't even notice. Slime Molder doesn't notice. I don't notice. Koku doesn't notice. Literally, no one even knows. Remember, I was going to switch off 60 FPS for games that didn't need it. Then I realized I definitely forgot to change it. I don't think any game really needs it. Notice more when playing than watching. See, like, I played Dark Souls, the original one, on or the remastered, on Switch. And when I was considering buying it on Switch versus Steam, I was a bit concerned that 30 FPS would be too slow for me. When I was playing it, I did not notice, like, at all. It felt totally fine. And re-watching the VOD, it looks totally fine. So yeah, 60 FPS, it's a scam, okay? It's not even real. If you're just passively watching, you don't even notice. Older games play fine, yeah. Dark Souls. Dark Souls Remastered. It was designed, it was literally designed for. Wasn't there a thing that was like Dark Souls 2 was designed for 30 FPS, and if you play it at 60 FPS, it like causes your weapon durability to go down like at 4 times the speed or something like that? I vaguely remember seeing something about that. So like it is better to play that game at 30. Sounds about right. Exactly. Back in the day, games were tied to frame rate. Actually, I remember when I the first time I played what was that game called? Super Meat Boy. The physics in that game is also tied to like your frame rate. And I think my computer was really bad at the time and the frame rate was really low. And so I noticed a lot of times I would just like be able to jump through walls because it would just not render fast enough. And apparently people use that in speedruns. They'll just like start a button combo and then they'll like alt tab and then they'll wait like a few seconds and then they alt tab back into the game and suddenly their character's like on the other side of a wall. Because, you know, you're all tabbed out and it doesn't consider that you're in the game. So it's rendering at like, you know, 0 frames per second for like 2 seconds. It's wacky. Games do stuff like that. Reminds me of some random tidbit of Donkey Kong game info. What's the deal with Donkey Kong? What's it doing out there? Why even is he donkey? Did anyone answer a donkey? That's cool though. Frame rates, they're not even real. Someone tells you they need 60 FPS, you tell them for what? What do you even need 60 for? 30? 30 is not good enough for you? Animations are at 24 frames per second, and that's way more than enough. You try animating at like 60 FPS. It sucks. When people interpolate animations to 60 FPS and it looks awful. Some collectibles would have never been found if you didn't purposely slow the console down until you would clip into some walls. Game development. It's hard. Don't even know. The code is just out there doing things. We cannot even predict what they're doing. Perhaps. Anyway, what else is going on? Any cool things? Any cool news? VTuber news, stream news. I should probably draw some new art to post this week. It's like this this drawing I had was from last week. I can't just post the same image every week, right? I guess I could. But I think it'd be cooler if I had something new. Right, even though I'm playing the same games every week, I could have different graphics. The fishing one could be slightly different. It could be a different pose. The Dark Souls one could be a different weapon or something. Add some variety in there. And then people go, yo, that's so fresh. That's new content that I've never seen. Can't wait to click on this stream and watch watch the streamer. Man. How do people even use social media? You all out there posting things online about your life to complain? But I could do that on my stream though. That's the reason I don't post much on social media, is that like if I ever think of something to talk about, I'm just like, I could just talk about it on my stream like I'm doing right now. That's just how it is. Also, I saw when I woke up on Sunday, I saw there was a thing called Pictomancer trending. And I didn't know it was a Final Fantasy thing. I thought it was for some reason Picross, and I'm like, whoa, what the? 103,000 people are tweeting about a Picross game? Whoa, Pictomancer, what's that? It was not Picross. I could not imagine a world where 100k people are excited about a Picross game. But no, then I saw it was Final Fantasy, and I was like, that makes sense. Apparently it's like a class that does art or something, and not an art class, like, you know, like you're drawing stuff in a class, but like a Final Fantasy class. Yeah, people are not even interested in Picross. It's like a painter. I've been seeing memes about it. All the artists are like, yo, they finally understand us. Making memes like, oh, their special attack is gonna be to draw on the wrong layer. Their special attack is gonna be where's the dot? What layer is the dot on? Very understandable artist memes. I understand references. They don't even care about Picross. Seeing it all live was so fun. It made me so happy to see. A Final Fantasy Fan Fest. It's cool though. It's like when you see people excited about something and you're like, I don't know what that is, but you know, you're having fun. That's great. I'd love to see people having fun. Final Fantasy. Exactly. It's like when I play Picross. People that watch it don't even understand the rules of Picross, but they're just like, yeah, he seems to be having fun. He's saying things. I understand what he's saying. He's not even talking about the game. That's what it is. It is cool though. When people enjoy things. Imagine not enjoying things. Living a life where you're not enjoying anything. That's not fun. Anyway, social media though. What's the deal with social media? What are people doing? This guy loves numbers. It's true. I hate numbers. Can't believe numbers are real. Except the ones that aren't. Imaginary numbers. Those numbers aren't even real. Go live draws. Yeah, I think it adds to the effect. People will see it and they'll be like, whoa, new drawing, whoa. But I have to add variety. Even though I'm playing the same games, I should draw some new stuff. So he hates numbers. I can't believe numbers would do this. It's always talking about those numbers. He only ever cares about the numbers. Look, I'm only doing this for the emote slots and for my username. I feel like if I do get partner, I'm going to stop putting effort in. I'm just going to be like, I know some people when they get partner that, oh shoot, now I can, you know, grow my brand and all that. For me, if I ever get partner, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop tweeting. I'm just going to upload my billion emotes. Not even going to tell anyone on stream. I'll finally have my username. I can retire. Welcome, random Asian guy. Be chillin'. Being chillin'. I respect it. Better respect it. Imagine not respecting it. Imagine disrespecting that respecting. Yeah. I didn't even wash this. Look at all this stuff I didn't wash. My excuse to stop. That's my goal. I'm putting effort in until I get the numbers, and then I will stop. That's just what it is. Think of the emotes though. You could be like, whoa, there's like 50 emote slots. Think of all the the founders badges, right? You could have a partner's I keep saying partner, a founders badge maybe. Because you know, you get more founders badges once you hit partner. It could be you. We don't even know who it could be. Partner. Cowboy. Partner. I don't know what else to do. What do people even do? Social media. drawing things, posting things. I posted the art redeems on Twitter as well. And it's like, it's really easy for me to compile like all the drawing redeems into one image because I know programming. I know how to use image magic on the command line. So, you know, I don't have to open a program, copy paste all the images out there, arrange them. I could just type it in. I could just be like, make me a 4x4 grid with all the images in this folder. It's called image magic. The wizard. I guess there is a wizard, but I just type it in. And then it does it for you, and then it works, and it's great. That's how I make the sprite sheets. When I do animations, I post all the frames, and I generate those with image magic. Have I seen the image magic logo? Yeah, the wizard. Good old image magic wizard. You can always depend on him. It is in PHP. Honestly, I don't remember the command line arguments. I never remember what plus and the dash mean. I just have like specific commands that I use all the time. Like turning a sequence of PNGs into a GIF. I use that one all the time. Making a, it's called a montage. When you put the images together into like a grid. I always use a montage command. Yeah, dope. It's how you generate images on the server side. It also has a lot of security vulnerability. a lot of bugs are found in this software. That's fine. I'm not running this server side. It's just locally. It is good. Yeah, you never know. Never know what you'll get. You can also make like animations that don't work everywhere. I found out that the way I had been exporting animated GIFs from ImageMagick was wrong for the longest amount of time. Because like sometimes people would download my GIFs and try to upload them as like Discord, was it Discord stickers or whatever? And every time it would like not work correctly. It would be like the background would constantly like, it wouldn't discard the previous frame, or like some other bug would happen. And then I found out it's because I did it wrong. Every program reads it differently. And then there was one day where I went through all of my GIFs and re-exported them the right way. And then it's good. Now I know. Now I know the right way to do it. But yeah, would recommend knowing. It's very useful. Because like, there's a lot of times when you're just like, I just want to put an image into a grid. I don't want to have to open a program, align them all up. Just do it for me. That's my drawing program. The one I've been using recently is ToonSquid. The one I used before that was Calipeg. And then before that I used Macromedia Flash 8. Not even Adobe Flash. It was back when Macromedia had Flash. I was using that one. Do you ever wonder what the developers of super old software are doing now? Magic is from 1990. They're probably still working on it. Flash feet? What? Did I say feet? What did I say? Adobe? Macromedia? You heard feet? I don't think I said feet. Okay, what does the VOD say? Did I say anything that could even sound like feet? Eight. I said 8. That does not sound like feet. 8. Can't believe this. How could he say this? Welcome, Dork Angle. You know what emote is good? Look up. Look up is a good emote. Whenever someone says something weird in chat, just post like a look up emote. Hold on, let me show an example. I think Mooney has one. I have 2 such emotes. These ones. Someone says something weird in chat, you just post this, and you look up at them and you're like, what the frick? The frick are they talking about? That is a good one, right? I've used them several times. And it looks cool too. They're looking up. It's contextual. Yeah. You could have one. I could have one. If I had the emote slots, maybe I would have one. Revolutionize the look down. Yeah, wait, anticipate that someone will say something weird. When a streamer says something that you can tell will be misinterpreted, just look down. Whenever a streamer mentions feet, just post the look down emote and someone's gonna post like, feet? What? Feet? Someone will post like the sniff a dog or whatever. That's when you post the look down emote. Posting, yeah, the look down. The look right. You're looking at your own cringe. You could post a cringe message and then follow it up with a look up. Yourself. Okay, we're 96% done. Where else? Oh man, there's so much. Wait a second. There's all of this. It's too much. Yeah, looking left and right. Looking in all directions. Spinning around constantly. You're watering the flowers. Crossing the street. Crossing. Looking left and right, and then left again. Do you remember that from in school? It'd be like, when you're crossing the street, look left and right, but also look left again. How many people actually do that? How many people are not even looking? Too many. You look to the left again. I think it's useful, because something could have shown up. But what if you look left, right, and left again, but then something shows up on the right? Would you have to look to the right again? And when does it stop? When do you have to decide this is enough? Just once? I don't know. Look to the left again. What about to the right again? Welcome, X-Tang. Just keep looking forever. Decision paralysis. Just be like, I can't cross. There could be a car. Could show up immediately. Look right again. Just spin around. Just be like, oh, there could be a car. There could be. Why not look up? What if a car shows up from up there? You'll be defenseless. You won't even know that it's there. Look left, right, and left again. And also up. And also down. Also behind you. Well, you should be looking behind you, right? It's where the most danger comes from. You look within yourself. Imagine the car in your heart. Wait, don't do that. That'd be bad. In your brain? Imagine the car spinning in your brain? Like the way people imagine apples? A cow spinning. The heart of the car. Oh, I get it. The heart of the car. It's like that's a good one. Yu-Gi. I know that reference. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. It's the one with the cards. The cards game. Karagi driving. The heart of the cards. Yeah, there it is. Were there cat prints on this wall? Did you see that? I watched it too quick. I think I saw cat prints on the wall. What's the cat doing up there? What the cat doing? Didn't see it. Well, you'll have to watch the VOD. You'll have to watch out for such things. Get these ones. Everything's up here. Everything is going on. Check this out. Okay, this one. And then what? And then what even? What else even? Whoop. It's only been like a week into the year. It's the second Monday of 2024. Does anyone have the thing where, like, when you're writing out the date, you still write 2023? I don't think that has happened to me, like, since the first day. But also, how often are you even writing out the year, though? No? You seem hesitant. Are you lying? A few times? Yeah, probably, like, if you're in school, probably it happens pretty often. Although, is it really happening often, though? Because, like, nowadays, everything's digital, right? A new year is exciting enough in my life to make me remember. Well, unfortunately, that's not true of most people. Well, maybe not most people, of many people. I always have to look at the computer calendars when I type the date. That is true. Well, the thing on my computer, on the top right, it doesn't show the year. It just says Monday, January 8th. So how am I even supposed to know? It's 2024. Is it even 2024? What if it's still last year? No, it will never be last year. You think about the present. It's last year. It will never be last year ever again. It will only ever be current year. Whoa. That's wacky. Ever even consider that you will never be in the past? How do you know the years before you were born actually happened? You don't. There's no way. You just have to trust people. To trust science. To trust the environment. You have to trust trees. You know how they say, like, you can tell how old a tree is by, like, the number of rings in the trunk? Is that because of the seasons? Like, when it turned into, like, winter, there's, like, a different color around the tree. The bark changes color. I don't know. Why is that? I never really thought about it. That's not true. I have thought about it. That's why I'm bringing it up. Yeah, something about the bark. But the different bark. Not the Choco Jack's bark. See, I knew someone was going to talk about dogs barking. It's a different bark. Yeah, look, it is because of winter. Yo, let's go. I use my critical thinking abilities. It makes sense. But, like, what about trees that exist in places that don't really have distinct seasons? Like, places where it's summer all the time? Is that still valid for those? Like, probably, right? Maybe it's just, like, lesser? Tropical trees? Oh, okay. I knew. They don't have rings. Yeah, and the trees that are constantly in the winter. Are there Antarctic trees? Can trees even grow out there? Are there many trees in Antarctica? Are they even real? Tropical trees grow year-round. They do not have the alternating dark and light band. In locations where tree growth is limited by water availability, trees will produce wider rings. Oh. That's cool. Really shows us that, we're out there formed by our surroundings. Society. Society is what ages us. That society is what causes us to be distinguishable based on our age. I don't know what I'm saying. If you're in the Amazon, it's pretty much constantly the same thing. Yeah, no trees in Antarctica. That'd be weird. If you were just out there and you saw a tree, you'd be like, how did this tree even grow? This is no place for a tree. It's too cold. Speaking of Antarctica, I did watch the Pomu Rainpuff music video of when she went to Antarctica and filmed some stuff. And then when I went to bed, that song was stuck in my head. Like, it was hard for me to sleep. Good song. Great song. Great stories out there in Antarctica. It was a good video. Kind of regret that I was not really using Twitter, so I couldn't, like, at the time when she posted for people to post fan art, I did not even see that tweet. If I saw it, I would have posted something. And then I could have been in that video. Well, my fan art would. But no, that's what you get for not using social media. SMH. Not even socializing on media. Yeah, FOMO. FOMO Rainpuff. FOMO, like FUMO, but spelled differently. It's fine. I still don't know what I'm gonna do on, so next Friday is technically my 3-year streaming anniversary. But, like, if Pomu's graduation stream overlaps, I kind of want to watch that. And so she doesn't have her schedule out this far in advance, so I can't even plan it. Can't miss that, right? That's like... It's like a must-see, right? You gotta see it. You have to know. Yeah, that's it's Friday. Next Friday. If I did like an anniversary stream, it would probably just be like the the normal stuff that I did like last year. When I would just go through my VODs and be like, "Yo, remember when I did this? Wow, remember this? Remember when I played this game? Remember when I did the fishing stream and we talked about this thing? Wow." Reacting to my reaction video when I reacted to last year's stream. Too much of a fan. I don't know. Also, welcome Tag Barrel. Because it's like, it'll be her final stream as Pomu Rainpuff. Think of all the good times, though. Remember back in the day. Back in the time when everyone had a good time. She did say she's going back to school. I know a few VTubers that have done that. Like Chia also like went back to school. It's probably at least another Northern Lion at some point in the past 5 years, maybe 10 years. He went back to school for something. For programming, that is. It's the new meta. Everyone's doing it. Learning. Education really is the new meta. To learn skills that you can use in your career outside of streaming. Maybe she's going to become a marine biologist. Possible. We don't know. And she probably would not tell us because could probably find out what school she's going to or whatever. You don't want to give too much information. They'll be like, "Oh, she said she's doing this thing. What if she's majoring in this thing? What if she went to this school?" You don't want that. A new TikTok trend, reading programming textbooks. Is that really? I don't think that's it. It could be. School education TikTok. Good source for Zatsu stories. It would, but you also have to be careful. Like, you don't want to like give too much information about what you're learning. You don't want to talk specifically about like, "Hey, my professor talked about this thing." And then someone could be like, "Oh, no, I had the same professor." What? My professor said the exact same thing. That's weird. What a coincidence. I'm also learning about this exact same thing. Would that be scary? I don't know. Dox yourself. You sure did. Sure, we sure do know, but I don't remember, so it's fine. No one's gonna go through the VOD chat history. Maybe. Probably. I didn't even take notes on it. I take notes on all my viewers. But I didn't even take notes on that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding though. I did not take notes on that. Taking notes on you. What? What's the most recent thing in your notes for this stream? How many pages is my viewer notebook? It's not measured in pages. It's just bullet points on a logseq document. Information as I learn about. Small anime gremlin likes feet. No, I think you misinterpreted. Yeah, that's not me. That's the shark VTuber. How many characters are in the document? It's not one document, okay? It's all documents bullet points across several documents. At most, there's like 1 to 2 lines for viewers. Some viewers. Only matters if you have followers that care. I mean, I guess that is also a thing, right? If you're like worried about doxing yourself, think like, who out there is actually gonna care? Everyone. Literally everyone. That's the answer. Everyone's gonna care. The US government, even if you're not American, they're gonna care. They're gonna be looking for you. It's wild. Crazy that streamers stream with their actual faces, right? It's like, you just walk out in public and someone recognizes you. Like, Northern Line has been recognized in public. Thankfully, like, no real weirdos. But, you know, someone could just, like, follow you, right? You could be stalked. That's scary. It's frightening. Oh, look at all this. Didn't even wash any of this. There is so much out here. You have to be extra careful. I feel like even when I was a kid, I was very careful not to post any personal information online. I never use my real name online. Oh, okay, it's Wolfie Wolfington. That is my real name. But you know, hypothetically, if I had another name, I would not have ever used that name online. Don't even post photos of myself. Don't even do anything. What about you when you buy things? Well, I mean, like, you know, places where other people can see it. Because, like, obviously, if you're buying stuff online, you kind of have to put your real address to get stuff shipped to you, right? But, you know, social media, I've never really used Facebook. I don't even normally take photos of myself. Which I think maybe I'll regret when I grow up. When I'm older, when I'm like in my 60s, I'll be like, oh man, I sure wish I had some photos like of myself. But I don't. The only photos of me are like ones that my family members take. And even then, I'm always like, I don't really want to be in a photo. And get all my purchases shipped to my fake address. You could do that. Some people do that. Some people get it shipped to like a P.O. box. Some streamers have a P.O. box. But then there's always the issue of like, okay, well, you know, give out your P.O. box. They don't know where you live. But they can like stalk the post office that has the P.O. box. They could see you going in there to pick up your mail. I don't know. You could have someone else do it, I guess. Wanted to put photos in a dating app at some point. Notice I don't have any. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I took a photo of myself. Must have been like forever ago. Oh no, I do remember. For work. Okay. Yeah, for work you have to like in some places you have to upload your own photos so people know what you look like. I just use the webcam on my laptop. Welcome, Freckline. Heard stories about P.O. box stuff. Yeah, people could easily stalk you. I think Uto had a thing where like he set up a P.O. box and then he had to specifically say like, I'm not going to be going to the P.O. box. I have a friend who's going to pick it up for me. You have to be very specific. Okay, otherwise people could be there. The photos of yourself would just remind you of how much older you are compared to when you took them. Well, yeah, that's true of photos of anyone, though. It's scary. You have to be very dedicated to wait and figure it out. Yeah, but like, surely someone. Like, it depends who you are, but like, I think if you're a big enough celebrity, someone will probably do it. Luz feels like the kind of person that probably has clover sight people. Clover sight people. How dedicated are these stalkers? I don't know. You never know. Literally impossible even to know. Man, that's wacky. Welcome, Beni. Beni? How's that pronounced? Bunny? Didn't I know it? Didn't know I streamed? Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't know. That's why I'm now more active on social media, so that people are aware that I stream. Oh, you actually have a P.O. box? What's the typical reason for having a P.O. box? Is it just for, like, privacy? Not giving out your address? I guess that is usually the primary reason. Some content creators have, like, a P.O. box or fan mail. Imagine waiting 12 hours a day outside a post office for someone who looks like they might be the streamer. Someone will do it. They will definitely do it. You have a personal business and don't want to give out your home address. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's like how if you have a PayPal business account, you don't have to give out your real name. Because PayPal, by default, does that. Sure is a thing. Some folks just live at places that can't take mail. I guess that's true. I think my grandma, like the apartment that she lived in, it doesn't have like a front desk where people can drop off packages. So like if you were expecting a package, you actually have to like wait in front of the house. Or like downstairs. Which was kind of inconvenient, but like how did they know that you're the one that the package is intended for? Don't know. Some army bases, just places way too far out for a courier to deliver to a single person. Guess that makes sense. It does help to have standard drop-off points. It is inconvenient. Though I know, like, there are some pharmacies where you can, like, deliver to those locations and have it to be picked up. Like, I remember some time ago, like a Rite Aid or something near where I lived, they had a service with, like, Amazon, where they had, like, Amazon pickup lockers or whatever. And so instead of delivering it to your house, they would just deliver it to... they had lockers inside the Rite Aid. And then I forgot how it opened. I remember I did it once. It showed up. Oh no, I think they like send you the key that you have to type in to open the box. Not the key, like the number. They send you an email with the number. And yeah, that's it. That's how I got some packages sometimes. Because like I knew I wasn't gonna be at home. I knew my parents would be out. So I would just send it there. Welcome, Punk Maniac. Those are some things you can do. What else can I wash here? I kind of wasn't expecting these side levels to take so long. I thought the long levels were mostly for like main story stuff, but this one, it is taking a while. That's how they get you. You never know what to expect. Make sure you wash the bottom of these. This one as well. That one as well. I do have a friend that has had to deal with stalkers though. It is actually kind of scary. Where you're like someone's following you and you're like, what the frick? Who's doing this? And then they leave messages. It's spooky. You're like, I don't know what they're doing. They like call the cops on them. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with it. Thankfully, not a thing that I really think about. Anyway, what else is there? What else is going on in society? Various things out there. Courtyard vase. I ever hear the story about Robert Pattinson? What happened to him? That's the Twilight guy, right? What happened with him? He invited his stalker out to dinner and complained. Oh wait, I feel like I did hear about that. Then she lost interest. That's actually really funny. But also potentially scary, because like you don't know how they're gonna react, right? What if you invite them out to dinner, and then they kill you? Right? That would be really scary. I'm glad it worked out for him though, because I don't know. I feel like celebrities like that must have so many stalkers. It's like not as much of a thing as, I don't know what I'm saying. Things. Various things. No. No one would ever stalk me. Haha. No, maybe. I don't know. Wouldn't that be weird? It would be weird. They could be watching right now. They could be right outside my house, listening through the door somehow. It's weird. Among Us. They could literally be among us. Imposters, sus. Could be, you know, you're in Sweden, right? That's what you want me to think. Wait, what if you were lying this whole time? What if everyone here is not actually from where you say you are? I think I have a lot of European viewers, but actually it ends up being that you're all living on the same street. And you just want me to think you're from Europe. Oh. Actually, there was one time where like someone that was friends with one of my friends ended up living like a few blocks away from me. Like, whoa, what the heck? That's cool. Back when I would randomly invite people out for karaoke. Also welcome Do Montdow. Back in the day, Twitter, when I had no followers, where I would just be like, hey, anyone want to go to karaoke right now? Or this weekend? And then people would just say, yeah, okay. And like, I've never met them. And then we would just hang out at karaoke. One of those people was one that ended up living a few blocks from me. That was cool. I haven't spoken to her in years, but she did exist. What? Yeah, right? It's wacky for me to think that I used to actually do that. feel like now I'd be too scared to do that. I'd be like, there could be some weirdos out there. So I'll go on. Yeah, I used to like put effort into being social. Now, I don't consider myself an extrovert because like those people would contact me. I would just be posting on Twitter. They would be the ones reaching out. Welcome, OSPiku. It was when I was like, man, I don't do enough socializing. And so in order for me to socialize, I'm gonna make it a goal to do karaoke once a month. And then I just invited random people. And then they would show up and we would karaoke. It was pretty cool. Surprised that I didn't meet any like really weird people though. Would have expected like at least like one really weird person to show up. Wait, if no one weird showed up, maybe I'm the weird one. Wait a second. That's a thing, right? When people are like, oh, well, if no one around you is weird, maybe you're the weird one. Maybe I am. I mean, I am streaming. Gotta be kind of weird to be a streamer. Just a little bit. Not too weird, just slightly weird. Most people on the internet are surprisingly sane. Yeah, I guess it's like the ones that aren't, that are like loud and noticeable. And it makes you think everyone's like that. Do all ever have like parents that were like, who are you talking to online? I have to know who you're talking to. You could be talking to some weirdos online. Actually, I remember one time when like one person had parents that were like that, and we were gonna meet up with him, and then he said like, my parents want to know your full name and a photo of yourself. And we were just like, oh, come on, man. You're just hanging out. Your parents are like that. I mean, I guess from like the parents' perspective, like it kind of makes sense, but also like it's also a bit much. Social security number. Is it sane requirement? Yeah, like I feel like, I don't know. This is me. I was like, oh man, what the frick? Why do they want all this information from me? Phone number, photo, name. You want the phone number at least? I guess phone number makes sense. I have to be at least this handsome to hang out with my child. That would be weird. It wasn't even like a child though. Someone was like someone in their 20s. Early 20s. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean like if you're like a teenager, sure. If you're like in your early 20s, I feel like your parents should be like, yeah, you know, I trust you. Do your own thing. Photos to give the news station if their child goes missing. I guess. Man, when I think about it, I really was like a lot more social back in the day. I met a lot of good friends just like being online and being like, hey, who wants to hang out? Just like random people. Not even just a karaoke thing. Like one time I wanted to go to like a... It's not like a convention, it's like a maker fair thing. Where people just like have electronics and cool stuff. And I was like, I kind of want to go to it, but I have no one to go with. So I was on Twitter like, hey, I want to go to this thing. Anyone want to go with me? And one person said yes. And then he became one of my best friends. We hung out many times over the next few years. And then he moved. Meeting in a social situation when you don't go drinking like cons is perfectly sane. You're talking to a stranger on a subway. I would never talk to a stranger on the subway. Every time a stranger talks to me on the subway, I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't really want to do this. Even if it's just like, I don't know, just like a nice thing, like, hey, nice shoes. Hey, I heard there was a sale on these shoes. Like, there was one time where, like, some man was just like, hey, those are some nice shoes. Where'd you get them? Oh, I saw there was a sale for these shoes at this store. You should check it out. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's cool, but also, like, I don't really care about shoes. Like, I think he was just complimenting my shoes, but kind of didn't feel like talking. Also, I'm gonna hydrate at 7 p.m. You all also make sure you hydrate. All right. What do you want from me? I have nothing for you. Yeah, don't talk to me. I don't know you. Meeting people without drinks. That's me all the time. I've never even... I guess I drink water, but that's not even what people think of when they think of drinking. My shoes is a threat of an impending robber. You could also interpret it that way. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was just like, nice shoes, because I'd be like, thanks. But it's like, nice shoes, also check out this place. They're selling these shoes, and they're pretty nice. And me, as someone who doesn't care about shoes, I'm just like, alright. Sure. I do remember one time when I was playing Pokemon. I forget which Pokemon game. One of them on the 3DS. Also, welcome, Brooke. Very nice. They were like, yo, is that the new Pokemon game? And I said, yeah, it's pretty fun. And then that's it. That's the whole conversation. She was just like, oh, that's cool. I said, yeah, it is pretty cool. And then I went back to playing. But yeah, that is the new Pokemon game. And then what? Just wanted confirmation. Yeah, that's a cool anime shirt you got there. Thanks. It's also like when people... I've talked about this before. Like when people wear anime shirts in public, are you the kind of person who would be like, would you go up to them and say, I love that anime, and then like try to talk to them about it? Or would you just be like... Because like every time I've seen someone with anime merch, I just, in my brain, I go, that's cool. And then I don't talk to them. When that happens, I feel like I should keep talking, but a lot of the times I have no idea what to say. Right? Because I was like, what if they're trying to talk to me about the game? But they weren't. They just wanted to confirm that it was the game. I said, hey, it's pretty fun. Like, you would expect them to say something back. I wouldn't go up to them, but I'd try to figure out the character and stare like a weirdo. That's weird. Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because nowadays, if you don't want to talk to people, you can put earbuds, headphones on. That is true. It is a universal symbol of, like, I don't really want to talk right now. So I felt bad about that person at the grocer that saw me watching a Cali karaoke VOD and asked me about here. Yeah, what if they think... like, what if they think you're a fan, but you're actually just casually watching something that someone else wanted you to watch? what if you were watching anime in public and then they were like, oh, an anime fan? What a nerd. But you were just like, no, I didn't even want to watch this. Someone, I don't know, my friend told me, I'm not really an anime fan. I just said that my friend said this show was cool and I kind of wanted to, it's not real. It's not me. That would never happen. Yeah, that is true. That would be more suspicious. Because, like, if you really weren't a fan, you wouldn't go out of your way to be like, no, no, that's not me, no. That'd be so suspicious. Yeah, fake fan. See, because while I'm not a complete introvert, I'm also really panicky when first meeting someone. Navigating the first conversation is hard for me. Contextualize your mystery. That is, I guess that's true. Because, like, if you don't know them, you don't know, like, what they think is boring or interesting. If you start talking about something, you're like, do they even care? Am I just rambling? They just want to end the conversation. Bad at first meetings. That's why you just don't meet with people. You just don't talk to anyone. Ever. Then you will never disappoint anyone. Except yourself. And that's fine. Because as long as you're not... Okay, that's kind of sad. Am I just rambling is a question every streamer must have asked themselves. I mean, I am rambling. But you're all still here. Which is telling me that it's fine. But in real life, you can't just leave, right? If like you're watching a stream and the stream is rambling and you're not interested, you can just leave. But then like in real life, if you just leave, that's kind of rude. You just walk away, be like, sorry, not interested. I mean, I guess you could. You don't really know them. That is true. But then you might see them again. And then it'd be weird. Oh, this thing. I didn't even watch this thing. Oh, this. When we just started leaving? I was thinking people leave is a good emote. That'd be a nice emote. It's applicable in many situations. Next time, I guess I will try to maintain the convo, actively do my best. Yeah, 2024 resolution. To conversate, to have conversation, maintain conversation with strangers. Imagine talking to strangers. Imagine talking online for 2.75 hours. 6 days a week. That's weird. Every stream is personal growth. It's true. Look, I started streaming originally because I was not good at talking, and now look at me. I'm out here talking for more than 2 hours at a time. And I think that's cool. You too could do this. You just need to have 200,000 followers on Twitter and people that are willing to follow your sub account. That's all you need. It's pretty simple, actually. Pretty straightforward. Anyone can do it. I did it. You could do it. Yeah, just 200,000 people. That's small amount. 200,000 people that you refuse to tweet to. That you refuse to tell that you actually stream. For your lamps. I mean, I too started properly streaming as a mean of self-improvement, in the vein of at least do something, you dork. True. I should be doing things. Who out there doing things? Welcome, Nano Dan. Seen this thing in Dead Space? this power washer. Is this a thing in Dead Space? Like your stream arts, thank you. I have no more new ones. This is the same one I used last week. But I should make new ones. So that people can expect new things. They can be like, can't wait to see what Wolf is going to draw for this stream. And then they see it. And then they think, that's cool. Gotta check that out. And then they do. Oh shoot, look at this. I didn't even wash this. This wasn't even washed. Bam. But yeah, streaming is cool. Would recommend streaming. I think it helps. I've been thinking about the story summary problem of long-running games. I mean, like playing games that are too long and then viewers lose interest partway through because they don't know, they haven't been keeping up with the whole game. Yes. I said yes before you confirmed it because I knew. I was just summarizing it in a way that other people would understand. And that's a skill. You can summarize things even though you know the answer. Make sure that other people also are on the same wavelength. Courtyard lamps, where are they? Where are they? I thought they were talking about the games you play in your head while running a marathon. No, that's different. Running games. Optimal way is a short textual summary you can pull up. But are people even interested in that though? Zombies are chasing. Oh yeah, that is a thing. It's a thing where people listen and then periodically it's like zombies are chasing. You gotta start running really fast. And then you do. And then the zombies can't get you. Big story games you try to play in your own time. I don't actually game in my own time anymore. It's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I played a game off stream. Not even like Minesweeper. Not even like... I don't know. Nothing. I just don't do it anymore. Oh wait, no, I do remember. I played some Mario Kart. Because a streamer was streaming Mario Kart, and I was like, I should join. Yeah, Tetris. I've been thinking about playing Tetris. Like, I think maybe this Saturday, if I don't have anything else to play. Although I might play Dark Souls again, I don't know. Sorry, Dark Souls 3 on Saturday. Oh, but we're talking about off-stream. No, I don't know. What do people even do off-stream? I was thinking of doing a blog for anime summaries. The same for streams and game. That was a popular blog genre back in the day. I knew several people that had anime blogs. They would like summarize like episode summary. They would summarize like, oh hey, this episode existed. Here's a bunch of screenshots of my favorite moments. Here's my analysis of the episode. I think when I first started using Twitter, a lot of the people that I followed were either Toho fans or people that ran anime blogs. Tribute on GitHub. Yes. GeoCities or Tumblr. This was, I think, before Tumblr even existed. It was mostly like WordPress blogs. Okay, where's this last lamp? Welcome QYFH. How's this one? This lamp. This lamp right here. It's literally out here. Okay, this one is done. Let's do upper staircases. Had an idea of crowdsourcing stream summaries. No, there are websites that just do that, right? Isn't that already a thing? Aren't there Wikipedia articles that summarize the anime episodes? It's probably like on fandom.com or whatever. Upper staircases. Where are they? Where's the upper staircase? Is that not the upper staircase? Oh, stream summary. Sorry, I misread. I thought you meant... You could also get like ChatGPT to do it, right? You could generate a transcript of your... Well, I guess then it would only catch what you said on stream. I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool though? If I had like, since most of my streams are chatting streams, if I had some AI that would generate a summary of everything we talked about, I feel like that would actually be nice. Then we could be like, we could ask the AI like, hey, what stream did Wolfie talk about this thing? And then it would say, oh yeah, on January 8th, 2024, he was playing Powerwash Sim, and he blah, 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 blah. He talked about this thing, he talked about this thing. He talked about Pictomancers, he talked about Picross. Stream summary sounds like text Let's Plays. That is also true. Oh, it's these. I'd rather have a summary of what happened in the game last time rather than a summary of what I said. Yeah. But you could be summarizing, like, if you narrate everything you do in the game. I guess that's the thing. That is a thing. You could be taking notes after every stream. I used to do that for a while. I used to actually, like, after a stream was over, I would actually, like, write down interesting things that happened. And then recently I was like, that's too much effort. So I stopped. But I think it's cool. The Tower Vega Tails. What is that? What is this? What do they want me to wash? The tower? Oh, those. They sound like a lot of effort. It's like those people in the fan Discord. Oh yeah, they're the timestampers. Like every corporate VTuber has like someone, like a channel where everyone's like timestamping every interesting thing that happened, and then like immediately after the stream ends, they post a comment on the VOD. I think those are actually useful. Because you're like, oh man, I couldn't watch. What timestamp did they do this? And then you find out. I mean, that's neat. Whoa, what the hell did I get up here? This is cleaned tower door frame. Yeah, there's summaries with context. Super useful when people play 51 classic games. Oh yeah, Clubhouse games, 51. Then it could be like, oh, this is when they played soccer. This is when they played chess. And then there's people that timestamp like every time the streamer like sneezes or whatever. That's kind of weird. They timestamp every time. Whatever. Claudio. Does Claudio have that? Woozy? Timestamp every time I drink. Yeah, that's pretty easy though, because I drink at like on the hour. Are people still doing VTuber sneeze compilations? Probably. I would be surprised if they stopped. Casa porch ceiling beams. Do you ever think it's weird how VTuber viewers are weird? Whenever, like, the VTuber mutes to, like, sneeze or, like, eat, chat is just like, no, don't mute, don't mute. Oh, no, why would they mute? I wanted to hear the sneeze. I wanted to hear them to eat the food. That's weird. Welcome, Nova. And then, like, when I watch Northern Lion, when he doesn't mute when he does that stuff, everyone in chat is just like, oh, that's freaking gross. Why wouldn't you mute? But if he was a VTuber, everyone would be like, thank you. That's weird. That's the weird part. People do be weird. The porch ceiling beams. Where are the porch ceiling beams? Oh, these. How am I, an owner of the VTuber Sneeze compilation YouTube channel, expected to put money on the table? Exactly. Think of them. If you mute your sneezes, then the Clippers won't even be able to make money off it. Think about them, huh? You'd be depriving them of the ad revenue. Courtyard doorstep. Why is he like this? No, surely he's being ironic. Obviously. Surely he is not actually such a person. Oh wait, I didn't watch this. Look at this. This stuff's out here. Speaking of mute, unpacks the thing he had in his buffer since the beginning of the stream. Your wireless microphone. A software update where you can double click the power button to mute. I just have a Stream Deck button to mute. It's pretty convenient. Have you seen the hamster stuff? Wait, what hamster stuff? What's going on with hamsters? You hit the ground, it should splash up dirt. It should, but it doesn't. Courtyard doorstep. Oh, this door. Nano's hamster folder? What? Who? Crayola? That's what I think of when hamsters. You mentioned Nano and hamster. Plug it in, put a USB, like put a file on it, unplug it. Flashing the firmware? Your wireless microphone? What? What about the delay though? It's photos of a lot of animals. What about the dogs? What about every time Hamflo posts a dog for you to put on your stream? Where does he even get those dogs from? What's the deal with those dogs? Some secret dog website. Are these photos that he has taken? Are these photos that he's obtained from online? This thing. I can't click that. I'm streaming. Remember when the film Contagion came out, there was a column in the largest newspaper about the sneezing community? What? The sneezing fandom? What could that even mean? 2011? Why is this level so hard? Staircase railings. Okay, these right here. Think about the sneezing fan base. Think about the hiccup fan base. Think about the fan base of... I don't know. What's some other obscure thing? Of when the VTuber almost sneezes, but then they don't. But then they mute them. Or what the? That's gross. I think there's a compilation of like VTuber muted sneezes. Wouldn't that? I feel like that's probably a thing, right? It's probably a compilation somewhere of people that enjoy when the VTuber mutes when they sneeze. Specifically when they mute. And you'd be like, what? What do you mean? You can't even hear them. They're not even making sounds. You never know. Could be the implied sneeze. Seen the guy that counts all Fuwamoko's bow bows? That one I'm not surprised about, because like that is their thing. I'd be surprised if there wasn't someone who did that. Person who counts Mokoko sneezes as well. Oh, VTuber fans. Reminds me of the convo of how sometimes people accidentally find YouTube videos dedicated to one weird thing specifically. There's like a few channels of people just drinking water. Got recommended one. Just like the guy drinking water. Day 5,000. Found one for flat earth scenes in anime. Yo, there's probably one for like all the fake McDonald's in anime. The McDonald's channel. It's like, yo, finally, another one for the collection. Love the Twitter that posts screenshots of low-res anime. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I feel like I haven't seen one of their tweets in a while. A channel of all Ojo-sama laughs. Classic. Classic anime trope. When they say oh ho ho ho, but it's in anime. Low res like on a CRTV. Oh yeah, there's also that. Anime waifus on a CRT TV. Ekura has multiple clips where she talks about how the earth is flat. Did you all see how Hideo Kojima is like a huge fan of her? Like posting screenshots from her streams. Good times. He still posts. I just don't see them though. The people that I follow don't tend to retweet low-res anime screenshot. But also I don't really follow that many people, so maybe that's why. But now I do. Look, now I'm actually following people on Twitter. I'm actually seeing tweets from VTubers that I watch. That's something. What the frick is a corbel? Did someone just make up this word? Terrace corbels? That sounds like a name. Terrace corbels. Isn't that the space program? Watching VTubers cringe? No. Imagine watching a VTuber. Okay, but like actually, what is a terrace corbel? W-tubers. Wolf tubers. Oh, this is a corbel. Well, if you didn't know, if you ever wonder what a corbel is, it's this thing. Ah, corbel. When they say it's Corblin time, it's Clobberin time. Is that Corb? No, you spelled it. It's a different. You spelled it differently. It's Corbel. 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 Yeah, those things. Any more Corbels out here? Corbel. Carvel, the ice cream company. Okay, terrace roof tiles. Yeah, no, I literally made that joke. I was just not obvious enough about it. No one even realized. I was really ahead of the time. Terrace shutters. Didn't I watch these already? No, turns out I didn't. Terrace floor. Okay, this one should be obvious. This is it. This is the terrace floor. Do you all remember Terrace House? The television show from Japan that I never watched and don't really know too much about, but I remember it exists. Think those flower pots could get a boulderer exited. What? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of joke? I don't understand. Staircase fountain bowls. It's got to be these, right? There are flower pots in a very climbable pattern. Oh, these? This one? Oh, you mean, oh, I see. Like these. Jumping on these. Maybe. When I did see these, I was like, oh yeah, it looks like you probably could climb these. That's what you meant. You could, in fact, parkour on them. Okay, lower staircase wells. Oh, wall. Wait, walls? Walls. I said wells. I said the wrong word. The streamer said the word wrong. One's on the top floor. Oh, those, yeah. Feature garden edgings. Feature garden. Where? Oh, these? Oh, these. See, we're also watering the flowers. Welcome, Taffy. Watering several things. And yet, it's not even done. Okay, I just had to water the other side. Yeah, watering these. Okay, this one. It's gotta be this one. Check it out. Check this out. Okay, feature fountain pedestal. That was fast. Feature fountain basin wall. Basin wall. Okay. Courtyard walls. This one. This one right here. Yo, this courtyard does have walls though. Okay, and then the upper walls. It do be having walls though. These are the upper walls. Right there. Oh, look at this. I didn't even watch that. Okay, upper wall's done. Courtyard roof tiles. I think the rest of the stream is just gonna be me naming things. Roof tiles. Floor. Flower pots. Courtyard roof tiles. These right here. And then what? And then what? Then we go from the other side. Is the bottom part, like over here? Perhaps. You may be correct. Oh, you're so right. You are so correct. Look at this. Okay, and then courtyard alcove bench. It's an alcove. What even is an alcove? Courtyard alcove bench. The bench. This is an alcove, right? Features of League of Legends? No, how dare you. It's gotta be this, right? This is not a bench. What is this? Balcony? Balcony? Oh, wait, okay. These roof tiles are not washed. We can hover over them and see that there is still more to be done. And this one right here, the porch area that's slightly enclosed. Which one? Oh, that! Okay, I see. It is that thing. That makes sense. Why is this roof tile not done? What's not done about this one? Here? Okay, right there. Okay, and then this one right there. It's not what you were thinking. Yeah, because this does not look like a porch. Alcove bases. Alcove bases? Okay, these. It makes sense that I didn't watch this because I didn't move this step ladder. Casa window frames. Those. Probably need the ladder for this one. Maybe. Yeah, it's up there. Okay, I don't need them. Turns out I don't need them. Core memory of the Ace Attorney ladder versus step ladder discussion. I don't know that one. Alright, this one. I got these. Now, what could possibly... Oh, these. Okay. I have played Ace Attorney, but it was a long time ago, and I don't remember that much about it. I remember I never finished the actual last mission. The one with the blue badger. But I did all the other ones. Casa door frame. This one. That one takes 8 years. I got stuck. I don't even remember. Somehow it didn't occur to me to look up the solution online. And then I just gave up. When did this ladder thing start? I don't even know. I don't even know the context. Okay, door frame is done. Window pediments. Impediments. Turnabout Samurai. I remember that one. No, I remember that mission. Well, I mean, I remember the name. Is that pediment? I don't even know. Oh, those things. See, people often think of impediments, but what about regular impediments? These things. Gotta wash the top of it. There we go. Hey, this mission was actually like perfectly timed for my stream. It is the exact length of one of my streams. Wow. Good times. What is this? Alright. I guess that's it for today. Welcome, Zephyr Silver. We had good times washing this, whatever this thing was called. And now we can see what day it is. Can finally see the day of today. Alright, National Clean Your Desk Day. Gluten-free Day. Earth Rotation Day. English Toffee Day. Joy Germ Day. Isn't that the streamer? 985. National Man Watchers Day. Join us as we create balance in the world by putting men under the spotlight. What? Smuggle a Chicken Day. Winter Skin Relief Day. Typing Day. Show and Tell at Work Day. War on Poverty Day. Let's do this one. National Clean Your Desk Day raid. And we're gonna see who's streaming. Who's out there on twitch.tv? Well, Choco Jax is doing some art. Other people are out there streaming other things. Who do I want to raid though? We'll see. Several people. Is there no desk or table emoji? What? What the heck? It's messed up. That is heck. Wow, there's a lot of people streaming today. Holy frick. How many people? I'm following. There's at least 30 people I'm following that are streaming. Okay, maybe at least 25. That's a lot of people. What the heck? What's going on today? That makes it harder to decide though. Let's see. What about this guy? What about this person? Sure. He rated us recently. Hamflow's not streaming? What the heck? How could Hamflow not stream? Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with the storyteller. That's right, that game. I have a schedule. You can check out the schedule if you want to see what I'm streaming. That one, I have fishing, Dark Souls 3, and then Picross S, And art. That's the week. And a sore throat. No. Well, hope you feel better soon. Now I am going to be sitting here waiting for that ready to go. Yep, sure is going. Sure is out there, counting down. I will see you next time. Goodbye.